Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Praveen Kumar Sriram. I'm a Microsoft Certified Trainer, author, currently working as a Solutions Architect on Azure. In the last couple of videos, we were learning about Azure Functions and its related components that fit into Function App Architecture. In our previous video, we have learned how to work with storage account and link the storage account references inside Azure Function App. In today's recording, we will learn about application insights and we will link the application insights with Azure Function App. The way we link app insight is by using instrumentation key, which is a property of app insight. In our last recording, we have learned how to link storage account with Azure Function App with the help of access keys. Let's head over to Visual Studio Code. For this video, I am going to use the same folder which says 30 Azure Bicep, Azure Function App, configure storage account using storage keys. The same folder we are going to make changes related to application insights as well. Right now I have opened Azure Function App.bicep file. To this file, there are some important properties which are passed as inputs. For example, server form ID, it's a parameter, and storage account ID, which is another parameter. As we already discussed, Azure Function App depends on app service plan, for which server form ID is a reference, and Function App also depends on storage account, for which storage account ID is passed as parameter. And as you can see here in line number 17, we are using storage account ID to fetch the access keys by passing the storage account ID as input to list keys. Now, in line number 11 as well, we are using server form ID parameter and passing it to server form ID property. Now, in the line number 36 and 37, 38, it's all about integrating app insights instrumentation. In line number 37, I have hard-coded the app insights instrumentation key of an existing one. Otherwise, if we need to dynamically map it, then the tool has generated the code which I have commented. As you can see here, it uses a function called reference. Today our focus is to understand the reference function. Let's try to understand what it is. Value. Maybe first I will comment this by pressing Ctrl KC and then reference. As you can see here in the documentation pop-up, as you can see, reference is a function which takes resource name or identifier, which is a string, and then the return type is an object. This is very important to understand. The return type is object. So reference takes the ID or name of any resource and it returns the entire object. Now once you get the object, you can access any of its properties. So here in our case, we would like to get instrumentation key. So basically we need to pass app insights ID. We don't have any parameter that gives us app insight ID. So let's create one. App insights, which is string. This contains the ID of the application insights, and then it expects some API version. I will use the one which is generated by the tool, and finally the instrumentation. So reference will help us in getting the entire object. And from that object, you can use whichever property you would like to use. That's it. Let me delete the rest of the other items and save it. Now, we need to ensure that we are getting the appropriate app insight ID. So let me now navigate to our main file, which is serverless.bicep. And because we have added a new parameter, as you can see here, there is an error in line number 30. So it is asking us to provide a value to insight ID. Okay. So right now we don't have any code which creates app insights. So we also need to first create app insights and then get this app insight ID. I have already created a video in one of our previous one. As you can see here, Azure Bicep create app insights. You can watch this clip to understand more about how to create app insights. I have created a new module for app insights, and the name of the app insights is just something where I have added -AI to the function app name. Now this app insights returns the instrumentation key once it is successfully created. So I'm going to use the outputs of this particular module and then refer the instrumentation key. That's it. Let me run the Azure CLI command to execute this bicep script. I've executed the command. It will take some time. I'll be back once it is successfully completed. I got an error. The error says the template reference is not valid. Absolutely, it makes sense because the app insights here is returning instrumentation key, which is being used here, which is incorrect. We are supposed to use app insights ID, not the instrumentation key. Okay, because we didn't want to directly use instrumentation key. Instead, we want to explore the significance of reference function and see how it works. So let's make a change here. As you can see here, I have added one more output parameter called OAppInsightsID. This one captures the ID of the application insights after it is created. So now let's go back to the main bicep file, and here instead of instrumentation key, we need to use app insights ID. That's how we pass ID to our Azure function app.bicep file. I'm just passing this ID to just understand how the reference function in Azure function app is used. If you don't want to use reference, then directly you can remove the entire thing and directly pass instrumentation key, because anyway our app insights module supports outputting the instrumentation key as well. You can try either of these properties, it's up to you, but my intention is just to show you that we can also use reference function, which takes the ID of any resource and returns the entire object. Let me rerun that command now. It will take some time. I'll come back once it is done. Alright, it took a while and the deployment got successful. Let's head over to Azure Management Portal. Function app and app insight got created. As you can see here, the app insights name is also a combination of the function app name along with -AI. Now let's also double check the instrumentation key. First I will click on application insights. Now The instrumentation key here starts with 46BB. We now go back to function app, configuration, and the instrumentation key here should start with 46BB. Being configured dynamically instead of the hard coding one which was previous. That's how we can use the reference function to dynamically refer the instrumentation key based on the ID of the application inside. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Feel free to provide your feedback in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.